Hey everybody. All right. Well, there was a line, plus somebody pulled in to do their non-ferrous, so I had to wait on them to do my non-ferrous. Wasn't much. It was just some brass, a couple of sealed units, and some aluminum. Okay, it was old sheet aluminum. So on the sealed units, I know I should have split them. I always talk about splitting them and getting the copper out of them and everything, but I had these 3 sealed units and I haven't done nothing with them. So I just said, what the hell, I'll throw them on the load and get them out of the yard. But 3 units, 40 pounds, they only paid 11 cents a pound as a sealed unit. That's down. They were paying 20, so they're down about 9 cents a pound on that. Paid me $4.40. Old sheet aluminum. I had 21 pounds of old sheet, and they gave it to me at 30 cents a pound for $6.30. My shred was 540 pounds. Now again, this is not my better yard, okay? It was just right here local, quick to get rid of some stuff out of my yard. My wife is saying, hey, clean it up. So I did, okay? But I had 540 pounds, which paid me $39.15, 0.0725 a pound. I had some cast aluminum. Some of it's clean, some of it's dirty. I told her just run it all as dirty because it wasn't that much clean, maybe 3 pounds of clean, and the rest of it was dirty. It was 20 pounds of that at 10 cents a pound, which was $2. I don't get much cast. Alright, when I do, I'm sitting here months and months and months and months with it, and a lot of times I just get tired of looking at it. It's taking up space, taking up a bucket for something else. So I elected to just get rid of it. My brass was dirty, so that was 14 pounds of dirty brass. At 50 cents a pound. That's down. I think the last time I took dirty brass there, it was 82 cents a pound. So it's dropped. Everybody's saying that the scrap prices are down. They are. Shred hasn't moved, but everything else has. My old sheet, it was 42 cents a pound. I lost 12 cents a pound on it. But anyway, a little bit of cleanup in the yard, it got me $58. So I was hoping for 40. I got 58. That's $18 more than what I expected. So yeah, I'm gonna say I would consider that a blessing. Grandpa's eyes, that would be a good blessing, to actually come out more than what you expect. Is always a good thing. Now I asked her, and I'm gonna show y'all. these little guys right here, most of you recognize it. It comes off your computer. You plug your cord in there and plug it into the wall. This piece goes to your computer. I asked her if they bought these. Now, I have about 3 5-gallon buckets full of these things. And she looked at me, and now these are transformers, okay? She told me this is shred. They don't go in as transformers. They go in as shred. So I've got a decision to make. 3 5-gallon buckets of these things in a shred. Each bucket weighs around 25 pounds. So I got about 75 pounds of these. So it's not even $7 as shred. Y'all help me make this decision. I'm gonna let y'all comment on what y'all think. I can bust these, get the copper out, or I can check with other yards and see if they'll give me transformer price for them and see what it is. But right now they're talking shred. The ends there, I believe, are magnetic. They're not brass. I haven't checked them. I haven't even busted one. But I think I'm going to bust a couple of them just to see what's in them. And find out by weighing up the individual components. I know it. I can weigh one up, and then I can weigh the individual components up and get an average of what it is divisional. So I may bust 3 of these, weigh them up, see if it's worth it, see how quick I can recover the stuff out of them, and see if it's worth it, me busting them and recovering the recyclable components and throwing the plastic in the trash. But y'all let me know. Y'all tell me. 75 pounds of this stuff. Y'all know as well as I do, if you take a quarter of it, if a quarter of it is copper, you're looking at about 18 pounds of copper. And even at $1.95, okay, you're talking about almost $33 versus 3 5-gallon buckets for less than 7. So, mathematically, if I did do it and I weighed it out and it came out to 25% of that weight being in copper, then my math says, okay, how much time does it take to get it? Well, if I can have one of these busted down and stripped in less than 3 minutes, I can do 20 an hour. Now granted, I don't know how many's in these buckets. I've just been filling them up to the point I'm about to bust my buckets trying to pick them up by the handle. So that being said, if I have 100 of them, it will take me about 5 hours to do it. Now, 5 hours to do it, 25% of the weight, $36. That is mathematically stupid. It's less than $7 an hour. Okay, I'm doing rough numbers. The numbers won't be exact until I bust some of these and weigh them up. Now, bust them, weigh them up, add it to other copper. That's where the money will come in, because that copper can be recovered quicker and you get your money back on that copper. But mathematically, 20 an hour on a scrapper's point, 20 of these an hour needs to pay $1 a piece. Okay, they need to pay $1 a piece. They're not paying $1 a piece, they really ain't worth it. And look out, Shred, here they come. Okay, I mean, this thing right here, this might tip a pound. This might tip a pound. So 25%, that'd be 4 ounces in copper. You take 4 of them to get a pound, so you get and that's speaking 25%. But you take 4 of them to get a pound. You multiply that times, or divide 4 into 20 is 5, then multiply it times the dollar amount. If you do it that way and you can get 4 ounces out of every one of these of copper, then you are over $10 an hour. So yeah, just saying. But I do have a lot of other copper that I can harvest and add to it and get the weight up. What I call free copper is your copper toroids on your circuit boards, your transformers, stuff that gives you weight but doesn't take that long to get it. Now, am I going to break my motors down? Well, I've talked to a couple people and they are very much break them down, don't matter if they're aluminum or copper, break them down. Aluminum weight on transformers is better than aluminum cans, which I don't know, old cheap 30 cent, damn aluminum cans 25. And guess what? All I gotta do is pick them damn cans up and put them in a bag. So it takes a lot of them to get to the pound, but it takes a lot of old sheet to get to a pound. So this is a yard here that does not do extrusion. Okay, everything goes in as old sheet or cast. So I don't mind taking my old sheet in there. I am not taking my extruded in there. Okay, all my heat sinks not going there, because I'm not going to take old sheet price on heat sinks or extruded. Extruded price is a better price. So them I will take to my other yard. But remember now, I told you I grade my colors out, because my yard over there pays by the color. Okay, they don't put it all together and call it heat sink and pay for it. Black pays one thing. Now green and aluminum iodized, they pay the same. Black is the only one that pays different. So I will be separating on those, and I will be keeping them separated. Now, do I have enough to haul? No. I don't even have half a 5-gallon bucket of each right now. So I would probably like to get about 2 buckets of each in there. Also, flat heat sinks.